All right. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Rakak Kodash. Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the brothers out there who are pushing this word in all truth and all sincerity. And this is just kind of like an open forum. We're going to talk about basically how the Lord, pretty much, he's got us, he's got the elect, and if you're basically not a part of the elect, you're gonna basically fall out at some point. You're gonna get choked out by the the cares of this world. It's basically it's gonna get too hot in the kitchen, so to speak, and you're gonna have to walk out if you're not a part of the elect. You see, the Lord, he if you're a part of the elect, the Lord is gonna always give you that escape route, so to speak. Because how like every store, every building, they have that emergency exit, like hidden in the cut. That's basically what the Lord, has set up for, the elect. Anytime, the temptation gets, at a high level, or affliction gets at a high level, the Lord always allows us to see that that exit door, and allows us to, enter through it and escape, so to speak.
Right, if I may say this, and we don't know who that is. That's why we have to stay in our P's and Q's, so that, whenever these things happens, we'll be ready for it. Because if you're slacking, hey, then more than likely you're not the elect, because the elect is going to be on point. They're going to have some times where they do slack, but they're going to jump right out of that and get back on track. This is Psalms 55 and 22. It says, "Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee."
Yes, Lucky. That's the main thing that you're supposed to do, as the scriptures say as well. I think it's in the Gospels, or maybe it's in the epistles. I forget where it's at, but it says, "Cast your burdens upon the Lord," man. If you're going through stuff, if you're dealing with, let's just say, relationship issues with maybe your woman or your parents. Hey, ask the Lord to guide you properly and how to deal with it. Okay?
Yeah.
Or maybe you might have hard work schedule. Ask the Lord to open up your schedule, maybe, whatever it is, ask the Lord for help. Hey, see, the thing is, the Lord wants you to cleave unto him. He wants you to basically rely on him for all things, whatever it is. It could be financial, it could be spiritual, it could be emotional, whatever, man. Carnal, whatever it is.
Something as getting some butt. The Lord wants you to go to him for all things, because all things come from him, even the folly.
Yep.
That's right. And we got to do that, man. Because if we don't, then that means we're trusting in something else. And if we're trusting in something else, then the Lord is going to give us to whatever it is that we're trusting in. And at the end of the day, we're going to be confounded, because that, led to nothing. But hey, we don't know. And the more we're on point we are, the more on check we are in doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the less of a chance that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to cast us out, and the more of a chance is going to show that we might be part of that number.
That's right.
I'm gonna keep reading. It says, Psalm 55 and 22, "Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." You see, the righteous, the elect, they're never going to be moved, man. And that's why no matter what, no matter the tribulations, like Paul said, neither death nor life nor things above nor things below, grave, all that is not gonna turn away the love that we have towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
But hey, what do we have to do? We have to keep trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, no matter how hard it gets, because ultimately the Most High is not going to give us more than we can handle. And while we're going through those things, continue to serve him, continue to do his works, as hard as it may be, because it's easy to serve the Lord when his smooth sailing. When everything's going your way, money is right, woman is acting right, job is, all that. But when all that is going the other way, all that is just chaotic, You know, now you're like, shit, this is happening, and now I gotta do a video. And I still gotta do my videos. Damn, this is happening, I still gotta go to camp. Fuck. No, hey, you gotta have the mentality, okay, this is happening. You know what, Lord, you know that I have to go to camp, so please, Baba Kusha, help me out in this situation. And whatever the outcome the Lord decides to be, then hey, you deal with that, you take it as a man, and you keep on doing his work. You know, and you're never gonna be moved, man. You know, with the attitude. Why? Because that's what the elect are gonna do. If you don't do that, then that means what? That you're not of the elect. That you're one of the 2/3, man. And that's a scary thing, because we're out here cursing out the 2/3. You know.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say, you know, don't be a hypocrite. It talks about be a doer of the word, not just a hearer. You know, hey, you really gotta apply these things to your life. You can't just be talk, man.
Yep.
You know, in this society, that's what they push. You know, it's always flapping the gums, talk. And you see, the Lord doesn't like that. He if you talk about it, you better be doing it. You know. All right.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, if I might get this since you said that, right?
Con.
Because the Lord doesn't like a man that just talks, right? And just listens. He likes one that talks, listens, and applies and does the things that he says. This is 1 Samuel 2:3. It says, talk no more exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For Yahweh is a power of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed.
Ooh.
So he sees the actions. He that's what he judges you by, your actions. You know, not anybody could go out and talk a good game, but who's actually backing up what they're saying? You know, and you're really gonna see that when you're put to the fire, when you're put through tribulations, whatever they may be. Everybody has their their things that really fucks with them, you know. And then the Lord is gonna put you through it to see, okay, you're still gonna worship me, or you're gonna let that thing, make you fall off, you know. And if your actions are according to what the scriptures say, well then, hey, that's when you'll see the way out. You're gonna come out, and guess what? You're gonna come out stronger than prior to that situation, you know. And if not, then you're gonna fall off, and what? As the scripture said, you're not gonna be defended. Why? Because you didn't believe at the end of the day. You know, because ultimately that's what it boils down to. Anything that makes you fall from this is because you never really believed.
Yep.
You know.
That's right.
Hey, the brother Ariala says it all the time. You know, hey, if you really believe in something, you got to be willing to die for it. Because if not, that means you never really did. You know, that's how these people in the world are. That's why a lot of them are gonna fold once shit hits the fan. Because all the shit that they believed in, they really don't even believe in that.
Yep.
You know.
Because everyone's a hypocrite. This is all these people are actors, man. You know.
Hey, what Joker say? All their morals. It's all a bad joke. At the first sign of trouble, they're gonna turn on themselves.
Yep. That's right, man. That's right. These people have no standard, even in the things that they say that they that they believe in. You know.
Yeah.
But that one scripture, it said can you read that again? That Psalms 55, the last part of it, because it says, I think they're not going to be moved or something like that.
This is Psalms 55:22. It says, cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
Exactly. All right. And I want to get this now. This is 1 Corinthians 10:13, and it reads, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. So look, the temptation or the affliction that you're going through, it's actually it's nothing special, so to speak. You know, like basically every brother's been through it. You know what I mean? It just may be in a different form or variation of it. You know, but pretty much everybody's been through it. You know. Look, we've all had women problems. We've all had financial problems. We've all had, family issues, job issues, whatever it is, We've had these problems, man. Okay?
Right.
We've all had it. All right? This is nothing new. These are just basically the how would I put this? Like this is all like initiation. You know what I mean? To become a part of the elect, you got to deal with these things.
Right, which makes it different, because now we have the understanding. Now we know who's in control. Now we know all this. In the world, the people the Israelites that don't know nothing about the truth, they go through the same shit we go through. We're all under the curses.
Oh yeah, that's in what was this? Second Ezra, the 7th chapter.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
So the difference with us is we understand that it's Satan. We understand that all that, which in reality, it should really make it easier.
Yeah.
You know, than back then.
Really, as the scriptures say, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time. Now, we always talk about how that's going to be, during the time of Jacob's trouble and all that. But really, that's even talking about right now. That's keeping you stable right now, in your daily walk, man. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you lose your damn mind in this place.
Right.
Man, I've said this with one of the other brothers, man. If I wasn't in this truth, I'd probably either be A, dead, B, or in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Or I'd lose my mind. I'd probably commit a crime, man, where I'd be, I go, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll lose it, man. Because this society, man, it oppresses you so much, you just you damn near have a breaking point, man. Mm-hmm. You see, we understand that, we got to wait on the Lord. You got to, deal with afflictions. You got to, basically, not be carnal. All that stuff,
Yeah. Hey, and understanding that the Lord is always going to have a way out.
Yep.
That's why these people in the world bug out, reach the point of bugging out, because they don't understand it. They think this is the end all be all, whatever they're going through. Oh, shit. They start, going on a shooting spree or shooting themselves and all that.
Yeah.
But hey, us that have this understanding that, hey, with that scripture alone that the brother just read, is like, okay, well, I'm going through this. Damn, what I'm going through is common to man, meaning somebody else has been through it, and not just somebody else, but also a potential brother could have been through the same thing. So, you know what? That's why it's also good to have communication with brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be like, oh, hey, I've been through this, man. Like, relax, Joe. Man, I didn't have, I had rent to be paid the next day. I had $0 in my account. Out of nowhere, boom, something happened, and I got this amount of money. So relax, chill. Now, that gives you comfort. Okay, cool. You know what? I don't know how the Lord's gonna deliver me out of this, but and then boom, because you have faith, the Lord, would either put the spirit on your landlord to show mercy. Okay, I'll give you some more time, or you'll just come across some money without you even doing anything.
Yep. I'm gonna keep reading. It says, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So I'll say this though, the Lord will definitely test you to your limit, whatever your limit is, which the Lord knows what it is. But he's not going to go past that, because he knows that if he goes past it, that it'll be your breaking point, and then you'll fall out.
Which is not what he's here to do.
Yep.
He's not here to make you fall off. He's here to make you stronger.
If you're part of the elect.
If you're part of the elect, just like a trainer. A trainer's gonna push you to the limit. You might think, oh shit, I can't do this. Like, nah, the trainer sees something that you don't see in yourself. Nah, you got this. And then once you accomplish what you thought you never could, you'll be like, oh shit.
Yep.
That's what the Lord wants us to do. Because the Lord is raising up kings and priests. He's not raising up niggas. So he wants to make sure that we're solid, we're on point, we're fit to be called his sons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gonna keep reading. It says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So going back to what we were saying earlier, the Lord always has that exit door. So you can, basically, withstand that situation, whatever it is, And that's why, it's important to trust in the Lord and have that faith. And then we always talk about it. There's that saying, right, with people who work out. What? Trust the process. Mm-hmm. They always say that, trust the process. Hey, you're not going to come to the gym, right? Having a six pack and, having big shoulders, big, cut arms. Nah, man. You're going to have to start from, the bottom and work your way through. Trust the process. It's going to take time to get that, that physique, but if you trust the process, you're going to get it. And that's the same thing with this truth. Just trust the process. Hey, they don't force the course of the river. Hey, be patient. Don't be hasty, And eventually, look, the Lord's going to allow you to, endure that particular situation. And he's going to allow you to get over that hurdle, man, so to speak.
Yeah, hey, if I'm going to get this is, okay. It's Proverbs 24:16. It says, "For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief."
Yep.
Why does a just man rise up after he fell numerous of times? Because he's trusting the process. Because he's like, okay, well, I failed this time, but the Lord said that if I apply this, I'll have a different outcome. Next time I'll try to apply it even better. You keep fading, and that one time you actually apply it, you're like, oh shit, damn. Now you're seeing the fruits of your labors.
Nope.
We can't just give up just because we fail or we were going through some shit. No, we gotta keep our faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and continue to do His work, no matter what. You're feeling weak in the spirit. Hang around with brothers, watch more videos, start doing lessons, so on and so forth. The Lord gave us the tools for us to be able to cope with the things that come our way. He didn't just leave us out here with nothing.
Yeah, He gave us the comforter, which are these scriptures, which is ultimately what? Yahushua. And then even when you're going through hardship, hey, the scriptures say, man, take no heaviness to heart. They don't take it personally, because you have that happen too. Say some of these guys that were in this truth, right? They fell out because they took whatever affliction was personal. You can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Don't take it personal. Hey, the Lord's doing it to build you up. It's actually going to give you what? Character.
Yeah. Hey, and if it's not to build you up, it's because you were tweaking. You did something wrong. And you gotta. Sometimes you gotta suck it up and be like, shit. All right, this is for my punishment. Because at the end of the day, we all deserve death, like the scriptures say. Our righteousness are as what? As filthy rags.
I got this real quick, This is Sirach 2:10. It says, "Look at the generations of old, and see, did it ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken? And whom did He ever despise that called upon Him?" And those are all questions. And when that's why the scriptures say what is that, Romans 15:4, the things written aforetime were written for our learning. And then it also says in the Revelation, the 1st chapter, I believe the 3rd verse, it says, "Blessed is he that readeth." It's very important to read the scriptures, look at what happened to our forefathers, and the men who were faithful, the men that that were humble, that feared the Lord, that served them properly. Nothing ever happened to them. They always escaped. Those temptations or those trials and tribulations. They were always able to endure. Hey, but the ones that lost faith, that were disobedient, that were rebellious, that didn't fear the Lord, they never had a good outcome. They never had a good outcome.
Ultimately they never believed.
Yep.
It all boils down to that. Do you believe or not?
That's right. You got something? I got a little bit more.
Oh, go ahead.
This is verse 11 now. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh is full of compassion and mercy." And you got to believe that too, that the Lord is full of compassion and mercy. You got to remember that the Lord's all about balance. Yes, He's going to make you go through the fire. Yes, you're going to, get knocked down. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall. You're going to feel, low in the spirit. But then the Lord's, what He's going to do too? He's going to pick you up. He's going to boost your spirit up. Okay? He's going to take care of you. Because the Lord is not an unjust power. He's not going to just do too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see? You got to remember that. And we've all been, especially if you've been in this truth for some time, you know? You have your ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's like a roller coaster in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the roller coaster, you go up, you go down, go up, go down. That's how it is in this truth. You know, one minute, you know, you got a, you know, your car, you know, got the nice car. It's all fresh, you know what I'm saying? You got a woman. Hey, next thing you know, hey, that woman's, you know, tweaking. She leaves you. Next thing you know, you're low on money. Oh, then you get into a car accident. Now your car doesn't look so good. But then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, the Lord gives you a good job. Now you're able to, you know, fix your car or get another car that's even better. You know what I mean? Like, things come and go in this truth, man. You know? Hey, that's why I think Paul said it. I know how to be a bound, and I know how to be a
base.
In a base.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what we're going through. Hey, the Lord, because the Lord's purposely doing all these things so you can see all aspects of things. How to be low, how to be high. You know?
And how to act according to the scriptures through it all.
That's right.
You know? That's why, hey, Job, that said, naked I came in, naked I shall leave. Ultimately, is understanding that it's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And that's it, and accepting it. Once you accept it, everything is going to go smoothly, man. You're not even going to worry about anything. You know? A lot of people, that's another reason why a lot of people bug out, because they still... even though they say is the will of the Lord, they still feel like they have some kind of power or control in this thing called life, you know, when they really don't. You know?
Got a little more. I'm going to finish this off. It says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. See, the Lord is going to save you in the time of your affliction, you know? If you believe, if you're a part of the elect, you know, but you got to have that faith, and I'll say this: it says also in the book of Sirach, I think in the 37th chapter, maybe 39th chapter, I forget where it's at. I think it's in the 30s though. It says that the Lord will give every needful thing in due season. So you got to remember, look, the Lord is going to give you that help or whatever it is when the time is right, not on your time. Okay, on his time. All right, and really, his time is the best time, because it's always perfect. Because all his works are, you know, they're perfect. They're the truth. All right. I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 12. Woe be to the fearful heart and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? And you see that's to these people, all the 2/3, you know. You know, it's to these 2/3 that bypass us, that don't take heed. But when I read those scriptures though, like woe to you that lost patience, I think about those that were a part of this truth, so to speak. You know, they knew about the truth. They may have been in the camp. They may have been dealing for a little bit, but then they fell out. Yeah. That's when I hear that scripture, man. Woe unto you that have lost patience, man. Yeah. Hey, you guys that have fallen out, you're gonna get some of the worst judgment. What is that, Luke? What is that? The 12th chapter, I think the 47th verse, 12 and 48, 49. I forget where it's at exactly, but it says. Basically, that servant that knew the Lord's will be beaten with many stripes. A lot of you guys that had, you know, that went back into the world, you know, thought this, you know, thought it was nothing. They, you know what, the Lord's not going to get me. You know, hey, he's not even real. Whatever they believe in, right? And the Lord's going to make sure that you know. He's going to remind you that, look, I'm the power, and you messed up. You know. You got something, Malcolm? Because that was it on that.
Yeah, hey, this is Hebrews 2 and 4. I mean, Hebrews 4 and 2. For unto us was the gospel preached.
What's 4 and 1 say, Salakia?
Hebrews 4 and 1. It says, let us therefore fear, lest they
Yeah.
promise, which fear and faith is synonymous. It's the same
Correct.
thing. If you have faith, you're gonna fear. If you fear, you have faith. It says, lest a promise being left us to entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. Meaning what? So let's have that faith, let's have the fear. Lest what? You come short of by what? By losing patience, by not doing the things the Lord told you. You know? So that's what we gotta constantly have that fear, man. You know, remember that he is, you know, and he's a rewarder of them who diligently seek him. You know, that he's omnipotent. You know, he kills, he makes alive. You know, remember all that. You know, remember the destruction is about to come. You know, the salvation. You know, all that, and all that should motivate you and move you to overcome whatever comes your way. You know, it says, for unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them. Why didn't it profit them? Not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. You see? So they heard the same words we heard. They heard the same breakdowns we heard. But what happened to them? It wasn't mixed with their faith, and that's why it didn't profit them. That's why they lost patience. That's why they'll say things like, oh, well, this isn't the truth because I tried to do this and this didn't happen, and I prayed and it didn't come and all that. You know? Why? Ultimately because they're faithless. You know? And they're not going to say, nobody's going to admit that, you know, that they're faithless. So they're going to make excuses for their actions.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, when the Lord comes back, hey, he's going to show it, man. You know, he's going to tell you why you're getting judged. He's going to let you know why these things are coming upon you, man. You know, so that's why, hey, like we started off, we don't know who the elect is. But, hey, the elect is going to keep doing the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, no matter what situation he's in. You know? So, hey, just keep on fighting, man. Keep on fighting. Keep on pushing his word no matter what. The Lord is going to have your back. Like it says in 1 Peter, casting your care upon him, for he cares for you. You know? You do that, hey, you'll be straight, man. You know?
That's it. You know, that's pretty much it. You know, hey, hey, the Lord is gonna, you know, as the scriptures say, he has care for his elect. I think that's in the book of Luke. You know, and hey, the elect, they're gonna endure the, you know, the afflictions. They're gonna be, you know, steadfast. They're gonna have faith. They're not gonna be moved, and it really is because their foundation is on what? Yahweh Shai, that rock.
Yeah.
You know. All right. So anything that comes their way, they're not going to be moved. All right. But see, for the rest, you know, the rest of you know, of our people, the 2/3, hey, they're going to get destroyed because they don't ultimately believe. And you see, the Lord. Can you get that real quick before we end it out? Was it Hebrews 11:6? It's impossible to please the Lord unless you have faith. You know, brother's gonna get. He's gonna get. You know. Get that scripture.
Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please Him."
That's right. It's impossible to please the Most High. Okay, unless you have faith.
Yep. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him.
Exactly. Okay. Ultimately, you gotta believe. You gotta have that faith. All right. You gotta believe in His works. You gotta believe that, you know, He's gonna, you know, redeem us. That He's gonna exalt us. All these things. You know. That you can do nothing without Him. All right. Yeah, He wants. Hey, man, that's what He wants. All right. But with that, you know, hey, Jay, just keep staying faithful. Keep being meek, humble. Okay, keep doing the work of the Lord. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Hey, don't get choked out by the cares of this world. All right. And just be ready to forsake everything, because ultimately, look, the Lord's gonna give us so much that we can't even fathom it, man. You know, this is lightweight. This is a temporal world, and we're looking for a world of immortality, so to speak, man.
That's right.
You know, All right. So with that, as always, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom.
Shalom. Ba ba ba.